This is EyeaTeah Jonny. You're on Talk Tech, and this is the second one for the night. Uh, we're here to learn some Python. So come learn with me. I'm using learnpython.org. I should be on the conditions lesson. So let me go ahead and bring it up. Kapaya. You can follow along and learn with me. You'll be able to do the coding right along with me because the website has a box in there to do the coding as you learn. So learnpython.org. We're on the conditions lesson. We just got done doing finishing the second part of our basic string operations. So yeah, let's bring the music up. Again, we're chilling, relaxing. We're not trying to say too much. Just follow along. Of course, I'll still going to say stuff. I see I'm never going to talk that much, but I end up talking a lot. But let's go, people. Follow along. Learnpython.org. Conditions. Let's go. Again, let's hope the copyright strike. Hitman, don't come get us. Matter of fact, let's make sure our last video ain't get struck down. Nope, it's good, people. So we straight. I think as long as we talk enough, we'll be good. I don't know. That's what it seems like, I think. We just talk enough, we won't be hit with the craziness. Y'all should be able to hear me still good. We're just going to keep it right there. All right, let's do these conditions, people. Python uses Boolean variables to evaluate conditions. Who knows? Do I know? Let's see if we know. Let's figure it out, people. Let's go. So Python uses Boolean to evaluate conditions. Pretty much, is this condition true? Is this condition false? So let's see what we got. X equals 2. If you say so, it's true. So print x equals 2 prints out true. Print x equals 3 prints out false. Print x less than 3 prints out true. So we can already gather what the double equal means. Double equal means it's not saying x equals 2 as in make x equal 2. It's saying does x actually equal 2? And it says yes because you said it was, you made it that, you created that to equal 2 earlier. So that would be true. Is it equal to 3? No, it's 2, fool. Is it less than 3? Yes, my guy. For sure. So it would be x equals 2. Again, learnpython.org from Data Camp. thought he was gonna say it. All right, let's continue, people. Let's go. Let's continue this. So not equals exclamation equal. Oh. And the last song was Silence on the Wall by Weevil. All right. Let's go back to this song. And this song is 5 lines by Azura. Which way you say that? All right, let's go. So we all can read that right there. We see what it says. I enlarged it for these last 2 videos, so you should be able to even see it better. What do you all think? Is this better or is this better? I think this one's better right here. Yeah. All right, Boolean operators. The and or Boolean operators allow building complex Boolean expressions. For example, name equals John. Age equals 23. If name equals John and age equals 23, print your name is John and you are also 23 years old. If name equals John or name equals Rick, print your name is either John or Rick. We all can see what that did right there. I guess we could play around with it if you want, you know. I don't see much to play around with, you know. Guess we can make something up right here. Actually, let me do some of this. IT equals IT. Johnny equals Johnny. Let's do it up here so we can see it. If it equals IT and, oops, can't spell, and Johnny equals Johnny. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, we got to keep it all the same. Print IT Johnny is Johnny. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. I forgot my things there. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot my quotes. Oh, what just happened? There we go. I think I just did. Okay, never mind. I didn't do nothing. Alright, now let's do that again, people. What? Did I not? Oh, oops. I meant to do this. Equals IT and Johnny equals Johnny. There we go. I didn't say it was. Oh. Duh. It's saying that's not defined, but we could define it real quick, people. I see what's going on here. Oops. IT equals IT. Yeah. And Johnny equals Johnny. There, we did it there, people. Now we should definitely get it to work right. Wait. Okay, I got it that time. EyeTea Jonny is Johnny. So it worked. So we got that, people. So what's going on here? Okay, another example. Oh, so the in operator. So in is pretty much gonna be like, if this is in this, then you know, do this or whatever. We'll see what example they give us. Name equals John. If name in John need to change this give me a second. I will do that later. But anyways, the in operator could be used to check if a specified object exists within an iterable. So if makes something iterable. So if name in let me see. So that didn't work. So they okay. Okay, so name equals Rick. I just changed it. If name in John or Rick. So if John's or Rick is in name, print your name is either John or Rick. Okay, so we got that part, people. So it's just saying that in Python they use indentation instead of code blocks like brackets. So in Python, the indentation's all that matters really. You know, just make sure where you're at. All the sizes or the space that you put in your indentation is consistent throughout your code. So if you're going to use four spaces, use four spaces. You know, wherever you have to put, you know, the indentation at. As you know, you can have statements to where it gets further and further out, but just make sure it's always four when you're moving it up some. Or four spaces if you're using four spaces. You can use the tab button, but just make sure you use the tab button one time. If you push tab once, make sure you use tab once every time you're indenting it, you know, where we're supposed to be at. All right, so an example using if statement. Statement equals false, another statement equals true. If statement is true, do something, pass. So if it's true, pass, I guess. Statement is false. And we pass it to here. Else if another statement is true, which is true, else if do something pass. So we're not going to see anything here. But we could say print statement is false. I gotta copy this because I'm not seeing anything. I will just reload it. Oops. What I was doing right there. This is Dying of Jealousy by EyeTeah-J. I'm just trying to see what this does. If I change it up a little bit, that's all. I'm pretty much good on it. Oh shoot. Oh, too much. I mean, do that. Oh, it's not gonna print it because it's not true. I wanted to do print. There you go. Now I should print something. Yep, statement is false. Oh, I'm ready to put true. So what happens if we just printing? Oops. Okay. Just printing. Okay, so what's happening here is if statement is true, pass. So we obviously know statement is not true is false, but we're going to pass it anyways, right? Or there's nothing to do in it anyways. So we could do this just to print it is false. I keep forgetting. Just printing. So this is the last one. What happens if you take out pass? That's what I want to see. So if you oops. If it's false, so statement is true, which is false, it's going to keep going. Then it's just going to hit the other statements that are statement is true. This is actually false. False too. Ooh, this is nice. Alright, so what we're doing is so print if statement is true. Let's get some space right here. If statement is true, but statement is false. So it's not going to print this. Else if another statement is false, another statement is true, so this isn't going to be right. So it's not going to print this, so it's going to pass it. Else print just printing, meaning nothing else to, go against, so just printing. So it goes to just printing. All right, let's see if it comes back on. All right, we're back on. So what I want to test out is print statement is true. Let's put false. It is true. Now it's true. Statement is false. It says here, so we're saying this statement is false. Print it is true, because it is true that it is false. So we should. Let me do this. Let me reload this to get all those other ones out of there. All right, let's put this back in there. All right, let's run that again. So it is true. So I'm trying to figure out what pass does. So false, false, it prints that. The bottom statement is still right, but it didn't go there. Let's see if we take out pass. Still one out reply. So I guess pass only matters if it's a false. Let's say true. Oops. True. So this will be false. Just printing. So let's see if we take our pass. Again, if statement is true, statement is not true is false, so it's not going to print this. So then it goes down to this just printing. But I think it doesn't matter if you have pass, because we had pass in there, and it still went to just printing. So I'm thinking, and obviously we take it out. Wait. Okay, yeah. So let's see. So I'm not sure what pass does. Let's see. Oh, pass don't do nothing. It's just there for a placeholder. Okay, cool. Well, all that for nothing, people. I used to see pleasure. What we got here, people? Let's take a break. Alright, what we got here? X equals 2. If x equals 2, print x equals 2. Else, print x does not equal 2. And this one should print x equals 2. X equals 2. Now we also could change this to 6. And this one we're going to get x does not equal 2. Bam. Let's do our own. I think we're good on that. That's good right there. Time for some reading, people. Again, you can follow along, train, learn with me. I'm using learnpython.org. Again, that's learnpython.org. It's in the description of the live stream. And we are on conditions lesson. Yeah, so let's continue. We're trying not to talk too much, just following the lesson. Again, we try not to talk too much, but sometimes just gotta go with it, right? I used to see pleasure. All right, let's go. I used to see pleasure. This song is Sodissimo by EyeaTeah Jonny. I think I said that right, people. We don't know, but I'm liking it. Again, Sodissimo with air. EyeaTeah Jonny. So pretty much a statement is pretty much determine if it's true or not based on the Boolean variable that was given. So if you say something equals true or false, then that's how they can evaluate if it's true or false. Or pretty much if an arithmetic comparison is done, you know, word equals word, this equals that, this number calculated to this equals that, you know, that's pretty much how they come to that. Those work. Okay, so for Boolean, it only obviously evaluates as true if the Boolean equals, if the variable equals true. It can't be false. Obviously, it don't want to be true. So I had that wrong. So the variable has to be true. Obviously, wasn't even thinking when I said that. The variable has to be true for it to be true. So yeah, I'll take an L on that. But anyways, or that's when the statement is evaluated. Or if it's an empty string, an empty list. If the number equals 0, or if the Boolean equals false. So if the Boolean is false, or if this equals false, then it's considered to be empty. If a string that's created has nothing in it, no spaces or anything, it's considered empty. If a list with nothing in there is no numbers or no strings, then it's an empty list. Or if something equals 0, then it's considered empty. All right, so we got that. We got that figured out. The is operator, unlike the double equals operator, the is operator does not match the values of the variables. So is pretty much say this is actually this. So here we have John, or x equals 1, 2, 3. That's in a list, and y equals 1, 2, 3. That's in a list. So x equals y is going to print out true, and x is y is going to print out false because x is not y. They equal the same thing, but they are not the same thing as a actual individual. They're different, but they like the same thing. They are the same thing in the sense of where they come from, where they're going to, right? X is going to 1, 2, 3, and Y is going to 1, 2, 3, but they're not the same people. They're just going to the same destination people. Anyways, sure we can figure that out. We all can see it. Hope that makes sense. The not operator. Using not before Boolean expression inverts it. Print not false will print out true. So pretty much this is where yes is no day, no is yes day. So true is false day and false is true day when you use the not operator. And this song is Like Water, Future and Mona. Anyways, it's by Christian Loeffler, featuring Mona. Print not false equals false. So print not false, this will print out true. Print not false equals false will print out false, because false, if it was just false equals false, then it would be true. But we're saying not false, which is true, equals false, which would be false. People, we got this. It could be a mind twister. But once you look at it for a second, it's like, oh, I got you. I see what y'all doing there. Did I run it? No, I did not. True, false. So if we did this though, not true. Oops, Toure. Not true equals false, which would be true. So we'll have two trues. True, true, people. True, true. Take a quick break, people. We're just relaxing and chilling. Enjoy the music. Hope I don't get copyright stricken again. You know how I do. You know how we do. That's in my channel, fools. Actually, no. So we have another exercise. Let's get back to it. Change the variables in the first section so that each if statement resolves as true. Try to do something here, people. Let's see what we can do. Oops. Oh, I was gonna say what? There's nothing there for us to do. You hear what he said? Taking a quick break, people. Let's get back to it. And this song is You Let Me by Croquet Club. All right, let's go. If number is greater than 15, print 1. No. If first array print 2, that's going to be false. Because if a 0 is going to equal a false. So just put something in there. If length a second array equals 2, let's say equals 3. If length the first array plus length a second array equals 5, we're going to say 4. If first array and first array 0 equals 1, let's say 2. If not second number, print 6. So that should be good. Oh shoot. I'm missing something somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing 6. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm missing 5 and 6. What's going on here? Let's see what we got. The first array and first array. Oh, okay. There we go. We got 5. Now we need to do 6. 6 ain't right. If not second number. Oh, what am I doing? If second number. If second number. Six, baby. Completed. We good. We got it. We figured it out, people. Let's go. That was just, just pretty much just if statements, just basic if statements, and just have to make sure this matched up to what the if statements were expecting. So if number less than 9, print 1, and it's 10, so it's less than 9. So we have to change that to make it like that. If first array, print 2. The first array didn't have anything in there, so it would have printed false. Because we know this from earlier when we just read above. Where are we at here? Object is considered empty if it's a 0, if it's a list that has nothing in it, or if it's a string that has nothing in it. The false Boolean variables, so those pretty much are all, there's nothing in there. And we all know something is true if the statement equals true. So, where is it at? In first array, a first array didn't have nothing in it, so it wouldn't be a true. Since it's empty, there's nothing there, it wouldn't equal something true. Something in there is going to equal true. If you just say if first array, meaning what's going on with it is true because it's alive, it's not empty. So we had to put something in there. We put something in there. So we're printing 2 because there's something in there. It's true. If length of second array equals 3, they had 2 there. Remember, it was 2. Print 3, but second array didn't have 2 items. It had 3. So 0, 1, 2, we had to put in a 3. We got to count for that 0. If length of first array plus length of second array equals 4, print 4. And it's true. That equals 4. So that was good. I think they had something else there, but we changed. I think they had 5 there, but we changed and made it right. The first array and first array 0 equals 2, meaning if the item in first array and if the item in location 0 or index 0 and the first array equals 2, we print 5. And we all know at first this was a 1, but we changed it to make it 2 because index 0 is the first one right here. So these both 2 will be true, which will print 5. And its second number, again, it has to be, second number has to be true for it to be anything. And second number equals 10, so it's true because there's something in there. So that's how we got it, people. And that's it for this tutorial, people. Conditions pretty much is what we just got done with. So hope you all enjoyed it. Following along, learning Python. That should be the last one for the night. We had another live stream like literally 5-10 minutes before we started this one. Now it's just finishing up our last video we did the other day. That was part 2 that we didn't get to finish for that video. And we did basic string operations for the last 2 videos. Anyways, that's it for EyeaTeah Jonny here on Talk Tech, learning some Python. Yeah, so have a good night, people. I'm out. Catch us on the next one.